said it not quite that same way, but a very similar thing. I was like, I don't understand why he wouldn't let me have it. But I think his argument was that he's afraid if he gives it to Megan, then it'll be expected every time. Kind of
Yeah,
like the giving um, giving Jessica the view of QLab and
right.
that it keeps him live the whole time.
Yeah, he's had a couple of other issues with it that I have not.
Yeah.
Like my boss, actually, you know what? The lighting department really likes to have videos, but that's about it. So I am streaming at YouTube quality, and I'm sending out this video, and I'm using not enough of my video bandwidth to worry about.
Okay.
Like, I have 900 megabits per second, and I'm using 3. Unless I'm reading this wrong. Am I confusing myself? Right? 900 megabits per second. Yeah, no, I didn't think I was crazy. Yeah, no, this is fine. I'm cool. This is cool. We're going to do this. This is how this is going.
There is no concern whatsoever from you.
Not
I
even a
am good with
little bit.
that.
Like, and the actual computer. The computer's working a little bit, but not particularly hard. Hold on, I'll show you.
Ooh.
This is what it is at the moment because I'm lazy and I haven't rebuilt the case because none of the parts fit anymore. Um, but like it's going fast enough that like the fans on the graphics card are actually spinning. They don't usually in
Okay.
day-to-day operation, but the I'm still wearing a sweater in my basement, which means that it's not working that hard because this thing's a tiny space heater.
Ah, so it hasn't actually heated up the room. That's good.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, when this thing shifts, like this isn't even gaming speeds on mine. Like, so we're
Yeah,
good.
that's
We're not going to run
good.
into the same issues that we did. I'm also not planning on recording everyone's video feeds on this one.
I don't think that's necessary. I think just recording the straight video itself is fine. Devo still hasn't figured out what they're actually doing with it, so I pretty much plan on once I can get the video from DJ, see if I can throw it in YouTube, let it auto caption, or I guess if DJ can, or if you can get access to the CFA YouTube, you could download and let the get us the auto captioned, and then we as the captioning team can at least clean up the captions, um, and then I want to send it to Devo and do the same with this one. Of as soon as it's done, just upload it to YouTube, let it auto caption, and
Makes sense. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
gonna upload. I'll probably upload this one the same night. Like takes
yeah.
me like it takes no time at all to upload these videos. Like it's fine. Actually, hold on. Let me test that too. Yes, we can record as well. Let's see how taxing on my computer this is. Fucking not. Okay.
It's going. Excuse me. What are you doing?
I mean,
You're disturbing me.
this is a supercomputer. I mean, this was literally up until the day after I bought all of the pieces. This is one of the fastest computers on the market. Now it's not quite so much, but it's still,
Oh my god.
yeah,
And that's how quickly things are changing.
just like that.
Mm,
All right. So, do you want me to continue on scrubbing through this and give you times remaining?
sure.
What was the next one elapsed?
8 minutes, 17 seconds.
This is 8 minutes 17 seconds. So let's back up
Uh,
because we probably have a thing. Oh no, we're looking for the next. This one.
the curtains. Yeah.
9:35.
Okay. Um, we of course don't know what Rick's background is going to look like. So when Rick starts mentioning about, um, I wrote donations. Oh no, I didn't write that. DJ wrote it. When Rick says something about like if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. When he does that in the introduction, we had pulled up the overlay, but we don't know what his background's going to look like. Doesn't know what the overlay is going to look like.
Okay. I can give us a black texted text to give just so we have it in our workbox.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, and that way we can. Or text questions, sorry.
Mm-hmm. I know it's so easy to want to say text to give.
We should be.
Yeah.
Alright. That's not while I'm around. And then, so the next one.
While I...
Fast forwarding video is weird. So this next one's 7:05.
Okay. They sang a lot of songs.
Yeah, though it's only a 15-minute show.
Yeah. That was
4:05.
I feel like there's a trend going here of them all being the same size, same length.
Oh, are they? Roughly?
Close, yeah. Around about 3 minutes each. 2.5 to 3 minutes. Oh, that should be the end. That's the last number. And then it would be the audio from one of these duets that...
Haven't pulled that one yet.
Yeah.
Still haven't actually figured out how I'm going to do the audio in the background of the looping slideshow yet. Haven't quite wrapped my brain around that one.
I don't know if I can help. Because DJ didn't use the PowerPoint feature. He essentially created a video, I think. No, he didn't. No, he set it. He set it up on a. I thought he set it up on a time because he had determined how long it took for each, like how long they needed to stay up, and then how long it took for them to transition between each.
But he kept it. He kept it in vMix.
Yeah, he kept it in vMix.
He kept the PowerPoint vMix thing because we found it didn't have a problem with fonts, which was the concern that I had. And none of the fades were weird.
Because we had talked about him playing it as a PowerPoint, but he couldn't get that to work, so he had to like somehow put the PowerPoint into vMix. I don't quite remember how he did it, but I do remember that he had to set the timings of how long each slide stayed up and how long between the transitions.
She said the show was starting at 7:30. Does that actually give us the house open time?
No. That is the time that Rick's face goes, "Hello, I'm Rick Davis."
I know, but she gave the YouTube folks 7:30.
Yes, but I believe you can still click it early.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know.
Um,
I've never gone live on YouTube apart from right now.
it's not even like we can test it on the utility.
That's alright. I'm testing it on. I could run a test. Actually, I will run a test of our rehearsal.
Yes, because then we can give Eileen and other Devo folk who want to watch, we can give them the link.
Mm-hmm.
Were you given access today?
No. Nope, not at all. So, unfortunately,
They would just brand it.
like, Jesus fucking wept. It's okay.
Oh,
It's
everyone's
okay.
just glossing over that fact.
See, I think that I'm gonna make this into just a video.
Yes, which is exactly how I think it should be done.
Because, like, right now, you're not seeing time. We don't have, like...
And if you have it on a video that can loop, so if for whatever reason things run over, it can go back to the beginning, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be nice to be able to see that countdown of, okay, we're starting this 12 minutes before the actual show GO. So now we can keep better track on where we are in the PowerPoint or the video and know, okay, no, we need to start in 2 minutes. So stand by for the intro, stand by for, yeah.
Yep.
Whereas I think there was like a little bit of confusion because I was like, wait, which rotation are we on, DJ? Where are we at with this?
So once we get them confirmed with the changes that I have made for to the PowerPoint.
Okay.
Um,
And we can check with Cody if he has any specifications on how long the slides need to be up and the transition time. I feel like it was 9 seconds for each slide up and like 0.75 seconds for the transition.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay. I don't know why I remembered that most random fact.
Yeah, I was just looking at that I was looking at that when I was setting this up. Convert PowerPoint to video and audio. Question. We'll figure that out. Because the audio is 7 minutes 10 seconds.
Yes, we did loop the red velvet cake one that we played.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Since you haven't done this yet, and it was my first time doing the last one, I think the order that needs to happen is you put displayed up the first image of the video, like you put the video up, but don't hit play.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to go to the YouTube, click go live. Once that's confirmed, then you go back to vMix and you click play.
Got it.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm about to make Stevie's fucking day. Boom. I'm the cooler one. I'm the one who's cool at this. Booyah.
That makes me so happy.
When anyone asks, I'm better than DJ.
Oh,
Um,
I'm not gonna lie. I was really excited that I was getting to work this one with you again.
this, I'm excited too because we started out like we were the first VMix people.
Yeah. We were the ones who established that we could do more than what StreamYard's limitations
Yep.
held.
Yep. I know. I know. It's okay. We'll be fine. Also good for you to know. Oh, okay. That's a question that I want to ask you. Cuts or fades? So,
I
Good
think
evening,
I
all. This is
specify
Nathan
in
Gilbert with Meridian
script.
Financial Partners. And
Sorry. Um, I think when it's a not video, a fade, but when going from a video to like from Rick to the video, a cut, and like from the video to Rick, a cut. But like when going from
let's do this. That's me.
I don't know if you have a preference. I don't know.
And now introducing our sponsor for Sponsoryville.
good evening, all. This is Nathan Gilbert with Meridian Financial Partners, and we are proud to support the Hilton Center and specifically the Copper Circle dinner this evening. My partner, Sarah, this evening. My partner.
So that's fade back. Let me give you a fade into that.
Good evening, all. This is Nathan Gilbert with Meridian Financial Partners.
I like
and
the
we are
cut
proud
in.
to support the Hilton Center.
Yeah.
You're going to have to write that down because I will forget. I realized my brain is only about 20% here.
That's all right. I actually had it written into the way I was calling them. But I don't know if I was saying words and what I was saying wasn't actually what was being done. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, now you can see what's being done, so you'll know.
Yay.
Okay. Because I need to jump back over to Vet's World, because I kind of screwed myself with my Voices of Service audio captions. I should have just taken people offering to do the full thing and just said yeah.
Liz was so ready to just be captioning everything.
Yeah. And I'm regretting that I didn't have them just do Voices of Service and make it pretty, because it's not. Like, I thought, YouTube, you have a lyrics sheet, you should be able to just go.
Yeah, put in the sheet and then do timings and it should figure it out, but probably not with music.
Nope. And so that's been fun. That's my hell at the moment. So what else do we need to look at? Do you want me to... Actually, hold on.
And specifically the Copper Circle dinner this evening.
That's so interesting.
Good evening, all. This is Good evening, all. This is Nathan Gilbert with.
It hadn't been. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I feel like now I'm just gonna have like these nightmares of.
Good evening, all.
Like,
good evening, all. Good evening, all.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, all. Cheers. It wasn't restarting when I was loading it. That's why. Like I hit cut and it would just start wherever it was in the preview, and that's not what I want. I want it to just restart from the top. So that's fixed. Okay. Is there anything else you needed me to show you?
We looked at their titles. Are you thinking you're gonna go with the same jazz music, the Red Velvet Cake song?
For the top of show? Yeah.
Yeah, for the top of show.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was what was requested, and that's what I'm sticking with.
Highlights. We'll fill this in. I'll update the script. Garden. So the way that I think we're going to do questions is Cody will post the questions into the team chat, and then I will post them. I'll figure out from Marianne which she prefers, because I don't know what all she might be doing simultaneously. So it'll be either Marianne or I will then copy from the teams and put it into and space it out for Rick in the chat here in VMix. The only other thing that I have highlighted is just which musical piece we're going to play at the end.
Sure.
But it sounds like you just need a moment to kind of think on that. I actually don't even know what the second duet that they did was. I know the first one, but I don't know if they do a slightly more upbeat. Well, I guess It Takes Two is upbeat.
With you, any other world will do. Take me to the world where I can be alive.
Man, let's do something cheerful like last
Do
time.
you want the
I
world?
know.
Why then, you shall have the world. Ask me for the world again. You shall have the
It'll probably be
world.
something from this.
A world of skies that's bursting.
Yeah, I think it'll be something from this song, just because it seems hopeful.
Yeah. I don't know how long the outro was. Everybody seemed to love us playing the outro. Like, I wish we almost had a separate audio that wasn't part of this recording from them, because then it could be like an added bonus of something.
Yeah, I think that going forward we need to talk about branding of these programs and how they need to have their own individual soundtracks. But not going to get into that argument today.
Yes. And we can always ask them when we do the dress rehearsal on Monday if they have something that they'd like us to play. And just like Zool was like, oh my gosh, why aren't you playing this? And
That's fine.
last minute frantically putting something together.
That's true. See if they have anything else recorded in their repertoire.
Yeah. Because then we don't run into copyright issues unless it's something that they have sold for profit or anything.
The hell did I do? What the hell am I supposed to do for the outro? I don't have an outro built at all. Is it a card again?
The outro is that the card that's the 30th, 10th. There's that closing card.
Is it specific for the event or is it for the series?
For the series.
Got it. Cool. I'll find that.
If it's not in the Gardner folder, it's definitely in the Zool Bailey.
And I have a couple of different working folders here on the desktop with like DJ's actual show files from this. So
Sure.
I'm pulling all of those and trying to keep them organized so that I can then lump this off to someone if they wanted to steal any of my ideas.
And so what we did before was we just faded the the outro card up and then just played the music and had it sit through the span of the song.
Now, I was thinking of finding somewhere in like the beginning of a. I wasn't thinking for this Gardner piece of using the whole song. I was thinking about like starting it at a pivotal moment. Would you think like there and then 30 seconds? A verse? Or keep going?
You might be able to, because it seems like the turn happened just with about a minute left, or like a little more than a minute left. You could probably keep it up through the end.
Okay. Yeah, I'll find something in this kind of zone here where it like takes the positive, let's go get 'em leap, and I'll take it in from there.
Okay.
Okay. So I still don't have YouTube, which is the only thing that scares me about all of this.
Yes.
Yes. That pisses me off. But
and they've been so aggravating about it.
Worst comes to worst, here's my other thought. We recruit DJ.
Because his event is actually, funny enough, it's actually Tuesday. It's not Monday, it's not Wednesday, it's Tuesday. But he's been so busy in the theater the last 3 days that he wouldn't have been able to give it any sort of time or attention. So it did end up working out better.
But if we can't get them to get me in, let's have him just be our YouTube monitor, and that's all he's doing is, we're conversing with him and we go live and he can go do whatever he wants to do, and then we're like, hey, we're coming up on the end of the show, can you hang up? Like,
yeah. Could you please turn it off, please? Please.
Though I think it turns off when I turn off here. I don't think it needs me to auto off.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yes.
I think you're right. I think I did know that.